Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in my previous video we have set up the particular form and I have given you the brief introduction about the React use context. So how the React use context works and how we are doing. Simply say if I want to load any of the particular use state into another component, I need to pass as a props to one component to another component to another component to another. So but the use context will maintain one separate context folder for it, will maintain one particular state to it. So whenever I want to use directly, I can import the use state, use context, and I can use the particular functionality of the use context into the any of the component. So here now we'll be moving on to the concept of it. So I'll just set up everything with this video. So now what we do here is we'll just create the two folders in there. So we have created a context folder inside my previous video. So in the context folder, what I'll do, I'll just create a two folders. So one folder I'll just maintain as a state. I'll just maintain the todoState.js. So this will maintain my state, and whenever I do any changes of the state, that will be take care by my todoContext. Okay, todoContext.js. So we have the two state over here. So now I'll add few code with the todoState. So this is the todoContext. I'll just initialize the todoContext. So what here it takes means I want to import what createContext. So where createContext. So it is not coming. createContext. So I'm not getting any suggestions. So why I'm not getting any kind of suggestions? If I just show you with the W3 school, so here Control Shift tab. So if I just see the particular data from the W3 school, so here you see we have the particular they have been used over here. Here is the use state, so not here. So here they have been used. So this is the stuff they have been used, that is a createContext, and I can just choose this one, right? This is the createContext. I need to use it. I'll just come back and I'll just paste it. So I'll just import the particular createContext. So I want to import the particular createContext from the module that is React. So what I'll do here is I'll just set up one thing over. I'll just tell const, I'll just tell my todoContext. I'll just mention the name as the todoContext. So this will be equal to createContext. So I'll just initialize the createContext. So then what I'll do, I'll just export it. I'll just tell export default my todoContext. Okay, I can just export all the functionality of the todoContext which is coming from the createContext folder. So from the createContext function, I'll just save this one. So once it has been saved, coming back to the todoState. So where here I'll be writing all the logic, all the API logic over here. So what I'll do, I'll just close this much. So I'll just come back to my todoState right now. So in the todoState context, what I need to do, I want to just import the first use state. So I'll just tell use okay, so I'll just tell okay, I'll just use the particular todo. If I just say here RFC key, React functional base controller, so it will just export the todoState. So I'll just use like this. So now what I'll do, I'll just save this much. So here I want to import the particular I don't want to import React, I want to import the use state. So let's tell use state, I want to import it. Then I want to import this todoContext. I'll just tell todoContext, I want to import the todoContext from here. So I'll just remove it, all the stuffs. So now I'm just choosing over here. So here all the data will be coming as a props, right? All the data will be coming as a props. I can just use the todoContext props. So here what I need to do here is, so here basically we'll be setting all the stuffs. So now if I want to interact with my backend, so if I want to interact with the add to do, so the URL, it is going to take this localhost 500, right? I'll just copy this localhost 500. So I'll just set it as this is as a globally. So I'll just tell const whatever my host will be there. So that host will be equal to this one, http://localhost of 500. Okay, done. So we have set up the particular host. So then what else I need to just host? I'll just tell const todo initial, whatever the todo initial value will be there, that I'll just maintain as a I'll just maintain all this todo initial into one array. Okay, so into the array list. So todo initial, I have just named it as it over here. So then same way I'll just set up the use state over here. I'll just tell set const todos. So whatever my todos will be there. So then I'll just choose the set todos, set todo. So that will be what, that will be using my use state. So here I'll just use the use state. So the initial values will be whatever the initial empty value will be there, that will be equal to the todos. This todos will be equal to the empty values. So whenever I set the values, it will just choose the set todos over here. So this is one thing I have been used. So now I want to let's add the particular code now. So let's add the todo. Now I want to add I'll just tell add add. So basically thing, so okay, one thing I'll just tell. So let's when I'll just tell add the particular to dos now. So I want to just create a function for add a to do. So basically I want to add the particular to do operation over here. So to add the particular to do, what I need to do, so I need to just create one function to it. I'll just tell const, I want to just create a function. I'll just tell add to dos. So this will be my add to dos function. So what it does means it will be a asynchronous function. Then what else, it will take what, it will take the title as well as it will take the particular task, and it will just check whether it is complete or not. I'll just tell it is complete. So it will take these 3 arguments, asynchronous function. So then it will just call the function back. So here I'll just create the particular API call. I'll just tell to do API call will happen from here. So the API call is what, I'll just tell const the particular response. So the const restricted response, whatever the response will be, what it will be the await function, and it will just fetch the particular values from here. So I'll just tell like this. So whatever the dollar from the host is there, so I want to just pass the host, that is HTTP with this. Then along with that I need to put a slash, and I'll just tell API slash what was that, to do slash add to do. So it basically it should call this particular API slash to do dot add to do. So it will just create a response. So whatever the data will be, it will just fetch it to it, and it will give me the response to it. So once it is been done, so once the response is done, so then I'll just need to give the particular method as well as the headers as well as the body. So I'll just tell what is the method. I'll just give the method. It should be what, it should be a post request method. I'll just tell post post. The method should be post, and what else, the headers. So I need to have the headers, right? So the headers will be what, the headers will be same as it is. So what all the headers was there, headers was a content type or token. I need to just provide it. The same way I need to just provide it over here. So the headers will be, so I'll just tell the header should be the content type as those stuffs. So this I can get it right from where, from the sign up I can get it easily. I think I have provided. So you can see the method headers I got. So I'll just copy the same thing, then I'll just copy it. I'll just come back to the add to do state. So here I'll just paste it over here. Okay, so you can see I'm just pasting right here, right? So anything I missed, you missed, I hit. Okay, so the method is posed, the headers will be there, and the headers will be what, the content type will be the application JSON. And one more thing I need to provide. So what is that, I need to provide the authentication token, so that whether the user is logged in or not. So for that I need to just pass the auth token over here. So what will be the auth token? So this time the auth token will be what, so the auth token will be coming from my local host. If I inspect and show you, so who is the auth token, so you can see the auth token will be coming from the application JSON. You can see auth token will be coming from the local storage, that is by the name token. The token is been provided here. So I'll just tell auth token is equal to, I'll just tell local storage, from my local storage dot get the particular item by the name token token. So whatever the value will be there, that value will get passed to the auth token over here. So once this is been provided, so once this particular data has been provided, data has been passed, so I'll be getting the response now. So I'll just tell whatever the body will be there, I want to just stringify all the data, whatever the we are passing the data, that I want to just stringify. So I'll just tell body JSON.stringify. So all the values I want to just stringify, whatever the title task is complete is there, I want to just stringify this one. So I'll just copy this 3 values, then I'll just pass all the data into the JSON format. Okay, so the everything data has been sent. Now after this one I'll be get the response, right, whether I'll be getting the particular response of it. So I'll just tell the data, let's tell const. So here let's tell const todo is equal to await function. I'll just use the await function. So here I'll get the response. So whatever the response will be there, I'll get it with this particular API call. So whatever the response will be there, that I want to get inside the JSON data. So I want to just get the data into the JSON. So once it is done, now what I'll do, I'll set the particular to do value. Now I'll just set the particular to do initial. So I'll just set the particular to do values. So I'll just say whatever the to do will be there, that I want to concat. I want to just say concat to the to do. I'll just tell whatever the to do value will be, that I want to concat with the to do's value over it. Whatever the to do will be there, for this one I need to just concat it. So whatever the value will be there, whatever the data I am getting it, that I will just set it the particular to do. So that to do's set up that whatever the set to do's will be there, that what it does, it just initialize the whatever the value will be there saved, it will just save it into the to do initial. Okay, so there I am just passing. So by that time, for with this operation itself, from here to here the data will get saved into the database. Okay, so now, so here after this one I want to just show the props. I'll just tell props dot show alert. So I want to just show the particular alert. So show alert alert, that is to do is been to do added. I want to just show the alert, that is a todo to do added added. So still I not passed as a props inside my app.js, that I'll do it. So that after doing, now if I just save, I'll be getting errors. You can just see it. If I just save, so I won't get error because still this to do context I have not loaded as a provider context inside my app.js. So once I code all the API values, so then I'll just provide the strings, we'll just debug over there. So this is what, so now we have done what, we have just set up the particular data to it. So we have set up the to do context to the add to do over here. We have set up one particular add to do's function. So add to do's function has been done. So I'll right click and I'll just format the document. So all the data will be there inside one perfect manner. So you can see add to do has been done. So add to do has been done. So next what I need to do, I want to get all the to do's. I want to get all the to do's right now. So to get all the to do's, so let's create the function name as get to do's. So same as it is, it will be the asynchronous function, and what it takes means it will just take a function call. It will just take the function call. So this will be the API call. So this will be the API call to fetch all the data. If I just show you in the center client, now I want to get this particular fetch to do API call. So let's copy this API call, and coming back to the to do dot state. So after coming back to the to do dot state, so now I need to just give the API call, right? So it is very simple. So same as it is, I want to just get it. So basically I'll just copy the same stuff over here. I'll just copy this same stuff from here to here. I'll just copy. Okay, so then here from here to here, then I'll just copy. Yeah, so now what I'll do here is I'm just putting right now. So from here to I'll just copy, here to here I'll just copy. So I'll just paste it over here. So what will be the here is, it will be the response wait for the here, but here what it will be the API slash fetch all to do, right? So it will just change this fetch all to do. I'll just copy this fetch all to do. I just tell I want to fetch all the to do's. So the method will be the get request now, get, and headers will be the application JSON, and out will be getting from the token, then body.json.stringify. So basically I don't want to, I'm not passing any body to it, I'm just fetching the value, right? So here there is no need of having a body. So I'll just get all the data. So once it is there, I'll be get the response here. I'll just tell const, that is a JSON data will be getting JSON is equal to await, then I'll be getting whatever the response I got. So that I want to just pass it as a JSON.stringify. So that stringify value I want to just set, no, I want to just set the particular to do as a JSON. So whenever this calls, this particular function is going to work. Okay, so whenever I just use the get to do function, this function call will get happen, and it will just set the particular to do to a JSON. Okay, so whatever the set to do will be, that will just set it to the end, but the use initial will be there. So what basically here is, we'll be having a to do, all the operation will be performing with this particular array list. So this is one thing is done. So this is done from my side. I'll right click and I'll just format it. Okay, so done. So this is done. So this is done for my API. This is done for the get to do's. So now I want to do it for what? I need to do it for the edit as well as what? Delete. So edit will be similar to the add to do. I'll just type edit to do. So I want to just edit the particular to do right now. So for the edit to do, same as it is, whatever the ditto I'll copy from here to here, I'll just copy and I'll just paste it here. Okay, so this one will be what? This will be the edit to do's. I want to just tell edit to do. Whatever the to do will be there, edit to do. So edit to do will be taking an asynchronous here. For while editing, I need to pass one extra attribute, that is an ID, right? So based on the ID, it is going to edit is complete, and response I'll be having fetch API. So this time it will be the put method, put method, and this particular value will be the, so update to do will be the values. So let's maintain this time ready to do, it will be the update to do. So along with the update to do, I'll be passing one ID. I'll just tell $ID. So whatever the ID will be there, this I'll just pass it as one not set. So this will be the ID. Yeah, Then same way I need to pass application JSON, local storage, I need to get the particular token. Then what I need to do, I need to just stringify title, task as well as the is complete, whether it is complete or not. Then I'll be getting a response to it. So then I'll be getting a response, that is a to do. So this time I'll be getting response of a JSON. So JSON I'll just tell, so what are the response will be the JSON. Now what I need to do here is I need to just not adding the two, right? I need to just edit it. So here I need to give few of the operation. So here I need to just say some like JSON I got. So here I need to just say let whatever the new to do will be, new to dos. So whatever the new to dos will be that. So whatever the JSON dot parse, I need to just parse it. I want to just parse the particular value to the stringify, JSON dot stringify. So I want to pass JSON dot parse as well as JSON dot stringify. Whatever the JSON dot stringify of the JSON, sorry, the to dos will be there. So what is this to dos? So this to dos will be okay. So I want to just pass the to do. So what is this to dos? So the basically my to dos is something, this one. So this will be the to dos, right? So where I have specified on the top. So whatever the latest to dos will be there. So whatever the to dos, whatever the current state of data which we are doing it, so which this state is been set. So that is a title as well as a task as well as the income. The current to dos I want to just stringify and I want to pass it to the new to dos. So once it has been passed to the new to do, so what I need to do here is I need to just update it with that one. I need to just update it. So here logic to edit the particular in the client side. I'll just tell logic to edit the to do in client side. Okay, so let's tell logic to edit the to do in the client side. So here let's tell use the for loop over here. I'll just tell for let, I want to just tell index is equal to 0. Okay, so let index is equal to 0. Then I'll just tell my index should be less than what, the new to dos, whichever the new to dos I am just telling, with this new to dos length dot legts length, legnt length, legnt length, length, length. Okay, so I don't know the spellings, so it should be less than the new to dos length. Then what else I need to just tell index plus plus. So this is just a normal for loop. So what this for loop does mean, so until all the data is not get updated, but we'll just run the particular for loop of it. So you'll just check the first element ID. I want to just check whatever my element ID. So whatever the element is there, element dot underscore ID. So whatever my element dot underscore ID is there. So let's use the small e. So whatever my element, so what is my elements now? So what is my element? I need to just specify what is my element. So let's tell if the the const element is equal to, so what will be the element of it? So it will be the new to dos dot index, new to dos of index position. So whatever the index, whether the first row, second row, third row, like that. So the first row, so I'll just tell it will be the my first, it will be the 0th row. So let's tell if the my first ID, I'll check the element dot ID, if it's not equal to the perfect ID which I am getting from here. So which is the ID which I am taking, which ID, if this ID should be equal to the particular element ID. Okay, so when it is there, what I need to do, when it is equal, then only I need to update it. So then only I need to update it. So what I need to update, I'll just tell new to dos. So whatever my new to dos of, first I need to update what, I need to update the index. So if I just tell new to dos of 0, new to dos of 0, that is of dot title, I want to just tell dot title, I want to update it. Okay, so that should be equal to what, it should be equal to the new title which is being set. Okay, so same way what, same I want to just set it for a task, that should be equal to the task value. Then what else, and whichever the stuff is there is complete, so that should be equal to is complete. Little bit complicated, you can just back my particular video again, you can just watch it. So basically what I'm doing, I'm just targeting the particular update values which are based on the ID. If the ID is equal, same IDs I want to just set up the index of the title, index of the task, index of is complete to the new values. So once it has been set, once at the one time, once the breaks, I want to just break it. I want to just break the particular loop of it. Okay, so this is at this time the particular to dos will be set. So now new to dos. So now I'll just set the particular to dos now. So once it has been set, I'll just set the particular to do. I'll just tell set the particular to do state to whatever the new to dos is there. Whatever the new to dos after updation it is there, I want to just set it. So once it is done, I want to just show the particular props dot show alert. I want to just show alert. So here I'll just tell to do updated, Okay, to do updated, and this will be what? This will be the warning. So this will be the warning status, that is a yellow color. I want to just to display. So it should be the todoState. So this is the code for the EditToDo. So we have set it for the insert to do, add to do, and we have it for the get to do, and we have set for the EditToDo. I hope everything is perfect. If you are not having any errors, I hope, then done. So I'll right click and I'll just format the document. Done. So here it has been done. So now the last thing what you need to do, you need to just do it for the EditToDo. So I want to just do it for the EditToDo. I'll just tell here I want to delete to do. Sorry, delete to do function. So same, I'll just copy. I'll just set it first. I'll just tell const API call. So this will be the API call. I'll just set the delete. So this will be the delete to do, right? So this will be the delete to do, and this will be the asynchronous function, and it will take the ID. It will take an response in the ID. It will take based on the ID, the data will get deleted. So I'll just call this function like this. Okay, so done. So now what I need to do, the API call will be the same as it is. I'll just copy from the top. I'll just copy from here to here. So delete to do, I'll just paste it. The response will be what? Here it will be the API / to do dot delete to do. It will be the delete. So it was the same, right? It was the delete to do. I'll just copy this API call, that will be the delete to do. Okay, based on it, I need to just pass an ID also, right? I need to just pass the particular ID to it. So I want to just pass the whatever the ID I'm just passing to it. Okay, so delete to do, it will be the delete method. So here I have just mentioned the put. Yes, I have mentioned. So it will be the delete. And just mention DELET delete. Mention DELET delete. Okay, so this will be the delete function. So delete will be there, headers, application, JSON, content type, and even you should be logged in. This is done. So once it is been done, I need to just set up the particular response to it. I want to get all the response to of the JSON, so that I can just see it inside my client side. So I'll just say this is the JSON. I'll be getting the response of the JSON. So if I want to print, I can just print and show you guys. So when software deletion, we'll just try at the time of testing. So now I need to just set up the new to-dos over here. I'll just set here we have one line, that is new to-dos. So this new to-dos should be equal to, so whatever my new to-dos there, I need to update it, right? So after deleting, I need to update inside my client side also. So I'll just tell to-dos dot filter filter. So I'll just tell new to-dos dot filter. So I want to filter the particular to-do with the current to-do, or whatever the to-dos are there, right? All the to-dos, I want to just update it. So what it will does means this will return whatever the to-do ID will be there. So TODO to-do dot ID. So whatever the to-do dot ID is there, that should not equal to, that should be not equal to the current ID. Okay, so if this particular ID is not there, it will just refresh the page and it will just display as the latest data. So that is what the logic says. So to-do dot ID, that is to do. So that's what I know. Now after this, I'll just set it the particular to-dos to it. I'll just tell the particular set to-dos to. I want to just set it the particular set to-dos to new to-dos. Then as I said, I'll show the alerts props dot show alert. I want to just show the alert, that is to-do deleted. I'll tell to-do DELETED deleted, and this will be inside a danger color. It should be the red color. Okay, so I want to just display in this particular fashion. So this is how the things work. So we have been set up all the data, like we have been set up, we have just in this video nothing we did, we just set up all the context API keys. Like basically we have just set up the context, as well as we have just created a state, and we have inside the to-do state. So it said what does it does means it will just talk with the API key for the insert operation, for the get operation, for the edit operation, for the delete operation, as well as for the delete operation. So it will just talk with the API keys, and it will just delete the particular, it will just it is a your logic of your application. This is the logic of your application. So in my next video, what we are going to do here is we will be setting the whatever the data, whatever the context is there, we'll connect with our application. Then we'll see how we can just set up with this particular app. So thank you guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Take care, bye bye.